Nesta Archeron is a woman on the edge of a breakdown, consumed by guilt, rage, and grief after the bloody war that tore through Prithian. She has become a shadow of the warrior she could be. The events of A Court of Wings and Ruin left her broken. She lost her father, she watched innocent lives shatter, and perhaps, worst of all, she was made against her will, turned into a high fae in the cauldron's dark grip. Now she walks the halls of the Night Court with bitterness in her heart and venom on her tongue, isolating herself from everyone who once tried to love her. But in A Court of Silver Flames, Nesta's journey is no longer a side story. It becomes, center stage, a brutal, breathtaking odyssey through pain, power, healing, and redemption. Sarah J. Maas shifts the spotlight from fair Archeron to Nesta, and what a fiery, brutal spotlight it is. Nesta is not a likable heroine. She is angry, she is cruel, and she lashes out at anyone who tries to reach her. Even Cassian, the legendary Illyrian warrior who has fought wars, bled for his people, and stood by Nesta in the darkest of times, becomes a target for her sharp tongue. But Cassian has his own demons, and the bond that crackles between them is electric. He's one of the only ones who can see past her icy facade to the woman beneath the pain the warrior buried under fear and self-loathing. When Nesta's self-destructive behavior spirals too far, Rhysand and Fair step in. She is given a choice: train with Cassian in the Illyrian mountains or be cast out. Nesta is furious but chooses the lesser of two evils and is thrust into a grueling physical and emotional training regimen that forces her to confront her trauma rather than drown in it. Here in the House of Wind, which becomes her unexpected sanctuary, she begins to rebuild. The house, a sentient, magical being, offers her warmth, friendship, and endless romance novels, and becomes one of the most comforting characters in the story. Training with Cassian is more than physical. It's about reclaiming her strength one step at a time. Nesta resists, but the mountains begin to mold her. She discovers a sense of discipline in her body, and in time, a flicker of pride. As she trains, she begins to connect with two other women, also lost and overlooked by the world. Gwyn, a brave, witty priestess who survived horrors in the sacred library, and Emery, a tough shopkeeper with scars of her own, become unlikely sisters. Together, they create something powerful. They form a Valkyrie, group a new generation of female warriors who refuse to be broken. Their bond is one of the most emotional elements of the book friendship formed in the furnace of shared trauma. As Nesta grows stronger, her relationship with Cassian deepens. The slow burn romance explodes into passion, and it is scorching raw and emotionally charged. Maas dives deep into Nesta and Cassian's connection, not just the physical desire, but the emotional gravity that pulls them together. They fight, they kiss, they rage, and they love. Nesta pushes Cassian away again and again, but he keeps coming back, not to save her, but to walk beside her if she lets him. Their love story is one of equals, both scarred, both fighting to be worthy of each other. But danger is never far in the Night Court. A dark power stirs in the shadows, and ancient enemies begin to rise.